What up, guys? This is Brad from Impact Props, and today is my painting day, or it's kind of been a painting week for me. Um, so, I guess we've got the shoulders finished and the boots finished. Everything else just has the base coat. The forearms still, and the whole legs just have the base coat on there. So it's looking good. Torso's outside, being painted. Lots of coats are going into this bad boy. I have a really small space to paint, so lots of layers and all that. We've got the gloves over here, hand plates. Gonna have to paint those too. So everything pretty much has the base coat on there, and that's the hardest part, getting that out of the way, getting an even coat. So that's awesome. That's good. So a big question that a lot of people have been having are what paints I use. Usually I use the protective enamel for everything that I do, but whenever people want specific colors and, not generic colors, like, let's see, like my yellow suit was just this yellow, the gloss protective enamel, and worked out really well. But these ultra cover ones, they work very well too, especially for the base coat. And secondary coat, yeah, got the silver. That's the silver that I use. It's not really hammered, but it's the metallic aluminum. So awesome. And I use two different blacks. One for for example, like a line like this, a scorch line, something like that. I would use this this bad boy right here, the ultra cover. You spray it and then brush it off immediately, and it dries faster. And then this stuff, if you want to actually black wash, it doesn't dry as fast because it's a protective enamel. So it's easier to get an even layer of black on the costume. So there's something I've picked up, and I've used 4 cans on my pink suit. I used probably 6 cans, and of the base coat, so the blue. And for this costume, I only used 4. So I don't understand why, but I mean, it looks just fine, and it's very even and very. I mean, it's good. I'm happy with it. I don't understand why I used more pink. Maybe it's because it's a brighter color, and blue is darker, so it works better with black. I don't know. I used 3 cans of Plasti Dip, which is also a big time low. So I don't know. And another thing that you can notice is all the actual paints are one specific brand, and that is a big deal. If you want it to be an even coat and for the paints to adhere to each other, you're going to want to use the same brand. So I guess a good example of using like Valspar and Rust-Oleum together, if you do it in thick coats, it'll kind of fray. That's kind of a bad example of fraying, but it will kind of expand and spread out. If you guys have had this happen to you, you know what I'm talking about. Kind of spider webs after it dries. So it's pretty weird, and it doesn't really stick together. The types don't stick together. So I'd suggest sticking with all one brand, and I love Rust-Oleum because of the glossiness of the colors of the paint. So guys, thanks for watching. And once this thing is finished, I'll make another video for y'all. So, talk to you later.